like pussy, nigga. 09 and ecstasy, nigga. Fuck with me, dog. Pull up on the scene of some luxury, dog. That's me. And my Kobe, yeah. 24 and my clothes is rare. Iceberg, fuck the diamond, yeah. And that lake shit like Xavier. This that Juan Carlos and Javier. Raw coat, straight off the boat. I'm a fly nigga, took a wing off. Married to the game, took my ring off. That's me. We can have a bling off. Throw the auto-tune on, have a sing off. If the pussy ain't mine and I speed off. Cause I don't even fuck with hoes, rather beat off. No lotion, tips got the potion. Fuck the commotion, I'm out in the ocean. A nigga in motion, all this devotion. Got a nigga up in his bitch like he floating. Gold grill shining, check out my limb. On roll with the...
It's Monday, so that means three things. One, I'm not in MCM. Two, it's a Mamba Monday. And three, it's time for the 24 podcast. How y'all doing? Hope you guys enjoyed your holiday week. I am your host, the Pope Chuck Paul, the product of poverty's environment. Whew. It's Christmas this week, New Year's Eve next week. Most of us survived this pandemic. It's been crazy. Hell, I was gonna wait till the end of the show to say this, but rest in peace to everyone we lost this year. My condolences to anyone who lost someone this year. To everyone we've lost this year. Number of celebs, friends, family members. You're still in my prayers. Now, let's get into it. Last night, Power came on. Well, before Power, the VERZUZ with Too Short and E40. Short Dog and E40 Fonzarese, aka 40 Water. Ooh. I'm sorry, I grew up on them niggas, and I'm a Bronx nigga, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, for those who missed out on this, you missed a good one. You missed some good old Oakland, Bay, San Fran, Vallejo, lingo and slang and game. They was talking their shit, telling everybody their accolades, all their collabs they've done. And E40, oh, he was lit. He was off that Earl Stevens collection, off his wine. You know what I'm saying? He was dancing all that shit. They were definitely the drunk uncles at the party. That was a dope verse. I think it was like what, $250,000 in there, 300K, virtually in attendance, but it was dope. You know, you had E40 doing classics like Rapper's Ball, off the Hall of Game album, which one was one of my favorites and one of the greatest diss records on there. Record Hating Bitches. Go check that out. Too Short did The Ghetto, threw on the old Oakland A's jacket with the dookie rope chain. Nigga don't age, man. Nigga don't age. They did current joints. A lot of their newer classics in the 2000s. He did E40 dug in his he dug in his Lil Jon bag, so the Too Short. You know what I'm saying? It was a good one. I was a little bit hyphy in the crib, shaking my dreads, going dumb, doing my Thiz face. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was a good one. And next year, January, it will be Ashanti and Keisha Cole. Hopefully we get that one and they're both healthy enough for us to see that. Now, on with Power. So, it's pretty crazy, you know. So 2 bitches out of jail. He needs some money. So he tries to run down on Tariq. Well, he does run down on Tariq. Finds him at his school. Tells him he needs $24K by tomorrow. And earlier in that day, the chick Effie, the little red bone from the other school who was hustling, and pretty much cut Tariq out. She came through, was like, yo, let's make some money, da da da. Tariq curved her. But after 2-Bit put that hammer to his face, he said, you know what? I'm gonna have to reconsider. Meanwhile, Kane is still in his feelings about Tariq being Monet's new favorite child. So he got up with the GTG, the dude Guap, the dude with too much gold in his mouth with the long braids. We're gonna send one of their mans to the school to stab Tariq up. It was homecoming, so he put the blue and white paint on his face. Nobody could notice. So Tariq is sitting with the family. Monet, Drew, Kane. He goes to concession stand because he's about to go meet up with Two Bits to give him his money because, you know, he flipped that bread, whatever, sold some coke and whatnot. And then that's when Kane said, yo, told homeboy to go follow him. Chases him to like the pool. Two Bits ends up seeing him, helps him out, knocks the kid in the head with a pole, throws him in the pool, he drowns, whatever. Make it look like an accident. Then Two Bits says, now I want some more money. Two Bits took a picture of the kid in the pool and sent it back to Guapo and whatnot. Because, you know, dude had a phone, he was texting him, asking him, like, yo, is he dead yet? Is he dead yet? He sent it to Guapo. Then Guapo sent that picture to Kane, was like, yo, nigga, now you dead. You sent my man through an ambush. Now Kane is scared. So, Zeke had a game that day. Blah, blah, blah. They win. He do his thing. They go out partying. He's with Drew and the other teammate, the other gay teammate and whatnot. So Guapo pulls up on him. They start fighting and whatnot. Drew and the other gay ball player, I forgot the dude's name. They see Zeke and them fighting, whatever, and he runs over. Guapo has the hammer up to Zeke's knee, like, yo, I'm gonna blow this nigga knee off. Drew don't know what happened with Kane and another homie. So he's trying to make it right between them. So right before Guapo shoots, Drew pushes him out the way, starts rocking him, yeah. Dude leaking. Drew the gay gangster, the sassy savage. Whew, that motherfucker was on it. Zeke ain't get hit. He don't want to fuck with the family, it seemed like now. So Monet gets wind of what happened. She knows about them trying to, Kane trying to clip Tariq. She know about the shit with Zeke. She asked Drew, like, yo, did you make that call? He was like, yeah. She's proud of him. Aw. Ain't that sweet. Look, man, he trying to be the new Omar the Wire. Tell you, man, look, he's the, what did Juicy Smollett say? The gay Tupac? I guess that's what Drew is, the gay Tupac. Or the gay Omar. Well, Omar was gay anyway, but whatever. You know what the fuck I mean. And also, Monday, today is December 21st. Some of you idiots were expecting to have powers today, or like, I don't know. I don't know if you guys think you're Inhumans. That's a Marvel Comics reference. And think like you're supposed to just like grow wings and superpowers and climb up walls and shoot venom and spider webs and whatnot. Look, it seems like a lot of you motherfuckers will do anything but actually put in the work. I'm sorry. Not enough sage, fairy dust, or whatever is gonna make you get on your shit unless you get on your shit. Stop being stupid. But you know what? I hope your superpower is fucking common sense. Now, let's get to it. My NBA preview. The NBA season starts tomorrow. So I compiled a list of maybe 22, 20 teams I think who are worth talking about. Now, we will start off, of course, with the world champions, Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and AD both signed extensions. AD was so happy he went and bought him a new Rolls Royce. Kuzma signed his extension yesterday, 3 years, $40 million. I'm happy about that. And you know, we added Schroeder, Marc Gasol, Trez, and we got the second year player, Talon Horton Tucker, aka Horton Here's a Who. We still have Alex Caruso. So I think we're in good shape. I think the Lakers could definitely two-peat. It won't be easy, but it can be done. The Clippers, they still have Kawhi, PG. PG just signed an extension for 4 more years, so he's guaranteed to be there. I guess he figures that we'll keep Kawhi. Who knows? They added Serge Ibaka. They still got Lou Williams. Still got Pat Bev and Marcus the other Morris. Who knows? But there's a lawsuit pending with the Clippers about tampering and whatnot, and someone suing them because they are owed $2 million in their hands in getting Kawhi over to the Clippers. So we got to see how that turns out. You know, Jerry West was on the phone talking shit about the Lakers, saying, I don't know why Kawhi would want to go over there. It's a shit show. He wouldn't even be the star of the team. His name probably wouldn't even be in the papers. I know Jerry West is a former Laker. He's still salty. He's not part of management, but he's going to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Remember, he got the Lakers Shaq. He got the Lakers Kobe. He got the Lakers Pau Gasol. He got Golden State Warriors KD. This man is the gift of gab, so I can't knock it. And of course, number 3, I got in the West, the Nuggets. Some of these I'm just putting in of importance of who, not actual seeding order, but who I think who's going to make some noise. Definitely the Jazz still, Donovan Mitchell. They still got Michael Conley Jr. Rudy Gobert just signed an extension, a Supermax deal. It's a Defensive Player of the Year, well deserving. A lot of people feel that max contracts should only be given to guys on the who perform on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, the Stifle Tower does get it done. Hey, he stopped the whole NBA from playing, right? Oh, that joke. Like that, right? And you know, they still have my favorite Jordan Clarkson, and they do have Bogdanovic, 3-point specialist. So we'll see what happens with them. The Mavs still got Luka, KP, Tim Hardaway Jr., but that shit ain't enough. They can make it to the second round, maybe, depending on who they play. The Rockets still have Harden on their team. We'll see how long that lasts. Rumors saying the Sixers might give up Ben Simmons. I don't know. They still got John Wall-Star. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Remember that when he used to do that? That shit was lit. You got Slim Boogie Cousins. He's looking good out there on the court. PJ Tucker, you know, the king of kicks. He's still there. I know he's happy. He may not have to play center anymore. I believe Eric Gordon is still there, so they're still pretty much good. I think they're good with or without Harden, but they just may not be a top seed. The Blazers looking like trash this preseason. My goodness. Still got Lillard, Melo, CJ. They got Rob Covington. They got Nurkic back. They got Derrick Jones Jr., the dunk champ. Hopefully they can make some noise, man. Like, 'cause I'm tired of seeing them getting put out the first round. Now, this is interesting. Now, Klay Thompson's out, but the Warriors still have Steph. They got Draymond. They got the rookie center James Wiseman, who's starting right off the bat. They got the Tsunami Poppy, Kelly Oubre. They got Andrew Wiggins, who's still questionable. Like, he still hasn't tapped his potential. Maybe today his powers will get unlocked. You know? Don't sleep on the Warriors. They could be a 3-4 seed. I don't care what anybody say. Steph is still Steph. He was still shooting the lights out. The Suns got CP3, Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and they got Jay Crowder. I like Jay Crowder. I like him and I hate him. I like him when he's not playing the Lakers, and I hate him when he's playing against the Lakers because he's always scorching us with threes. Though I think the Suns could sneak in there 7th-8th. Another team I believe could be a 7th-8th seed. The Pelicans, they got Zion, Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, doing his damn thing. Congrats on him signing his max contract earlier this year, rookie extension, whatever. You still got JJ Redick. You got Steven Adams, who the general managers voted the strongest guy in the NBA. They got Eric Bledsoe. I mean, they call him Baby LeBron, but only because he's brolic, not for his game. So we'll see how far they go with that. And the last 2 teams, sleeper teams I have, who I think only probably could sneak in if like a team has a, knock on wood, a massive COVID outbreak or injuries, are the T-Wolves with D'Lo, Cat, and Anthony Edwards, and the Grizzlies with Ja Morant and Jared Jackson Jr. It's not enough. Those teams are too young. And all the teams I listed, have lots of vets. Only team who may not have a lot of vets, the Pelicans. But besides that, the rest of the teams are vet heavy. Now for the East Coast, I'm still gonna put the Bucks at the top for now. I mean, we got to see if Kyrie and KD can stay healthy. But the Bucks got Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Drew Holiday. I believe they still have Brook Lopez, aka Splash Mountain. I believe they still have him. So they're pretty much in good shape. They're still the same. Although they did lose Wesley Matthews to my Lakers. The Celtics, they lost Hayward, but I mean, he was in and out the lineup anyway. And honestly, it gives these guys more time to shine. I mean, you got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, you got Kemba Walker, you still got Marcus Smart. You know, they still have that young core are now beginning to become more like vets now. 3-4 years in the league, they've been in the playoffs since their rookie year. They got their feet wet now, you know what I'm saying? Now they're ready to get their hands dirty. And like I was saying before, the Nets. Kyrie, KD, DeAndre Jordan, Spencer Dinwiddie. They got Jared Allen still at center. Karis LeVert and three-point specialist Joe Harris. That's the ones, like, yo. They got a nice team, man. And even without KD and Kyrie, they're an 8th seed. But right now, they're a 1 or 2 seed. Or 3, who knows? Like I said, talk about the Celtics and the Bucks. And then you have the Sixers, which is interesting, because like I said earlier, they're looking into possibly acquiring James Harden via trade. You got Daryl Morey over there as the president of basketball operations, and he's a genius at making things happen and moving players around. So we got to see. But if they don't get Harden, they still have Embiid. They have Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris. Doc Rivers got his son-in-law, Seth Curry. And now they got Dwight Howard to back up Embiid, which is big because you've seen what he did for us. When I say us, I mean the Lakers. What he did for the Lakers during the season in the playoffs, you know, just playing his role, rebounding, blocking shots. And let's not forget the Eastern Conference champions, the Heat. You got Jimmy Butler. Toughest guy in the room. Bada bing, bada boom. You got Bam Adebayo, a.k.a. Dwight Howard's love child. You got Duncan Robinson, three-point specialist. Tyler Hero, three-point specialist. You got Goran Dragic still. And you got the championship experience of Andre Iguodala. The East is looking tough now. Now the East is looking tough once LeBron is out of there. The Raptors, I mean, they lost Serge. But they still got Kyle Lowry. Oh, and they lost Marc Gasol. It's going to be tough for them, man. But they got Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet signed the $80 million extension a couple weeks ago. Glad he got his money. And you got my guy, OG Anunoby, who does fashion and art. All right? Serge. Now the Hawks. Now they're going to make some noise. I didn't even know Trae Young was like 3rd in scoring last year. It goes to show, if your team ain't winning, you ain't going to be on TV and they ain't going to talk about your team that much. But they still got Trae Young. They got the other Bogdanovic, who's not related to the other Bogdanovic on the Jazz. He was acquired from the Bucks. You got playoff raging Rondo. You got John Collins. You got Clint Capella. You got Gallinari. You got Cam Reddish. They're going to make some noise. They can be an 8th seed. Now, the Wizards, I don't know. I mean, on the East, I think Westbrook could get them to the 6th seed. With Beal and Robin Lopez on defense, anything can happen. But like I said, it's the East. The Magic didn't really make too many moves. Still got Aaron Gordon. They got Vucevic. They got Markel, I can't shoot for shit, Fultz. And they got New York Knicks legend, Greg Anthony's son, Cole Anthony, who was dropping buckets in them preseason. He was doing a damn thing. He was doing a damn thing, you feel me? Now, these last 3 teams, I mean, it's honorable mentions. The Pacers, they got Oladipo, Miles Turner, Sabonis, TJ Warren. I don't see them making the playoffs. Or if they do, it's going to be an 8th seed, first round exit. The Hornets, I like what I'm seeing from LaMelo Ball, him and Chris Bridges. Throwing oops, I'm loving that shit. You still got Scary Terry Rozier. And they acquired Hayward. They may have overpaid, but at the end of the day, they got to use that money somehow. And why not get a vet like Hayward if he can stay healthy? I think he really gets broke, sprained, or fractured a finger. But we'll see how that goes. And the next, like honorable mention, they're not going nowhere. Julius Randle, Kevin Knox, R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin. His father was a playground legend and won and all that good shit. Young team, they're gonna have to step it up and just compete. They won a couple games in preseason. They made a great comeback against the Cavs, down 18, I believe. So it's gonna be interesting to see, man. Like, I'm looking forward to this season. It starts tomorrow. Lakers against the Clippers, ring night. The Clippers are the 4th, maybe 5th best team in LA. Lakers number 1, Sparks number 2, UCLA number 3. Shit, I might even put USC number 4 and the Clippers number 5. I don't give a fuck, man. If I didn't mention it earlier, this will be the last episode of the year, and I will be back the 1st or 2nd week of January. So, before I let go, I want all of you guys to be safe, be healthy, and enjoy the rest of your year. You feel me? Make sure you check out TKOMG.net for news, the podcast, video, art, fashion. Make sure you hit up the TKOMG shop. You can find it on the website. Got some tees, hats, shirts. And make sure you check me out on all social platforms, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TKOMGDOTNET. Like I always say, we're on Spotify, iHeart, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm the Pope Chuck Paul. Have a happy holiday and a happy new year. Peace.